The Manhattan Project. Background. The project originated in the early 1940s amid fears that Nazi Germany might develop atomic weapons. In 1938, German physicists Otto Hahn and Fritz Strassmann discovered nuclear fission, raising concerns about the potential for an atomic bomb. Initial efforts. In 1939, Albert Einstein and physicist Leo Szilard alerted US President Franklin D. Roosevelt about the potential for nuclear weapons. Roosevelt established the Advisory Committee on Uranium, leading to the formation of the Manhattan Project in 1942, with General Leslie Groves overseeing it. Key sites and developments: Los Alamos, New Mexico, was the primary research and design laboratory led by J. Robert Oppenheimer. Oak Ridge, Tennessee, focused on uranium enrichment. Hanford, Washington, produced plutonium. The project included significant contributions from notable scientists like Enrico Fermi, Richard Feynman, and Niels Bohr. Trinity Test. On July 16, 1945, the first successful test of an atomic bomb, known as the Trinity Test, occurred in the New Mexico desert. This was a plutonium-based bomb, similar to the one later used on Nagasaki. Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Decision to use the bomb. The decision to use atomic bombs was made to hasten Japan's surrender and avoid a potentially costly invasion of the Japanese mainland. President Harry S. Truman authorized the bombings after consulting with military and political advisors. Bombings. Hiroshima, August 6, 1945. The bomb Little Boy, a uranium-based weapon, was dropped on Hiroshima. The immediate blast killed an estimated 70,000 to 80,000 people. Many more died from radiation sickness and injuries, totaling about 140,000 by the end of 1945. The city was largely destroyed, and the bomb's effects had long-term health consequences for survivors. Nagasaki, August 9, 1945. The bomb Fat Man, a plutonium-based weapon, was dropped on Nagasaki. Approximately 40,000 people died instantly, with the death toll rising to around 74,000 by the end of the year. Nagasaki's geography limited the bomb's destructive impact compared to Hiroshima, but it still caused extensive devastation. Aftermath. Japanese surrender. Japan announced its unconditional surrender on August 15, 1945. Which was formalized on September 2, 1945, effectively ending World War II. Legacy and controversy. The bombings raised ethical questions about the use of nuclear weapons and civilian casualties. They initiated the nuclear age, leading to an arms race during the Cold War. The legacy of Hiroshima and Nagasaki continues to influence discussions on nuclear disarmament and international relations. The Manhattan Project and its consequences reshaped global politics and military strategy, marking a significant turning point in modern history. Chapter 14. The Cold War and Nuclear Arms Race. The detonation of atomic bombs over Hiroshima and Nagasaki not only ended World War II, but also ignited the Cold War. The United States and the Soviet Union embarked on a nuclear arms race, each amassing vast arsenals of nuclear weapons. This period was marked by intense rivalry, espionage, and the ever-present threat of nuclear annihilation. The Cuban Missile Crisis of 1962 brought the world to the brink of nuclear war, highlighting the devastating potential of these weapons. Despite numerous treaties and disarmament efforts, the legacy of the nuclear arms race continues to shape global security dynamics today. Chapter 15. Nuclear disarmament efforts. In the wake of the Cold War, the world turned its attention to reducing the nuclear threat. Key treaties such as the Non-Proliferation Treaty of 1968 and the Strategic Arms Reduction Treaties of the 1990s aimed to curb the spread of nuclear weapons and reduce existing stockpiles. Despite setbacks and ongoing challenges, international efforts continue to seek a world free of nuclear weapons. Through diplomacy, negotiation, and activism, the pursuit of nuclear disarmament remains a crucial endeavor for global peace and security. Narrator. Despite significant strides in nuclear disarmament, the modern world faces new and complex nuclear threats. Emerging nuclear states, such as North Korea, and the ongoing tensions between nuclear-armed nations, including India and Pakistan, pose significant risks. Additionally, the threat of nuclear terrorism remains ever present as non-state actors seek to acquire nuclear materials. The global community must remain vigilant and proactive in addressing these evolving challenges to ensure a safer future for all. Narrator, as we reflect on the history of nuclear weapons, it's crucial to examine the role of science and ethics. The scientists of their Manhattan Project faced unprecedented moral dilemmas. They had to weigh the potential to end World War II against the catastrophic humanitarian consequences. This ethical conundrum continues to resonate today as modern scientists and policymakers grapple with the implications of nuclear technology. The balance between scientific advancement and ethical responsibility remains a delicate and vital issue in our pursuit of a safer world. Narrator, as we look to the future, the role of nuclear energy in our world is a topic of significant debate. While the destructive power of nuclear weapons casts a long shadow, the potential of nuclear energy as a clean and efficient power source offers a glimmer of hope. Advances in nuclear technology, such as safer reactor designs and waste management solutions, are paving the way for a more sustainable future. However, the ethical and safety concerns remain. It is up to today's scientists, policymakers, and global citizens to navigate these challenges and harness the power of the atom for the greater good. Narrator. Beyond the statistics and historical events, there are the personal stories of those who lived through the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. These survivors, known as hibakusha, have shared their harrowing experiences, their pain and their resilience. Their testimonies serve as a powerful reminder of the human cost of nuclear warfare. Through their voices, we gain a deeper understanding of the impact of nuclear weapons, not just on cities, but on individual lives and communities. It is through their stories that we are reminded of the imperative to strive for a world free of nuclear threats. Narrator, the shadow of the atomic bomb has left an indelible mark on popular culture. From the haunting imagery in films like Godzilla, which reflects the anxiety of a nuclear apocalypse, to graphic novels like Barefoot Gen that depict the raw human suffering of Hiroshima, artists and creators have grappled with the complex legacy of nuclear warfare. Music, literature, and even video games have explored themes of destruction, survival, and hope, echoing the voices of those who lived through the bombings. Popular culture continues to remind us of the profound impact of these events on our collective consciousness. Narrator, international organizations have played a crucial role in addressing the global challenges posed by nuclear weapons. The United Nations, through its various arms like the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, works tirelessly to promote peaceful uses of nuclear energy and prevent the proliferation of nuclear weapons. Treaties such as the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, NPT, and the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, CTBT, represent significant steps toward a safer world. These efforts highlight the importance of global cooperation in tackling the complex issues surrounding nuclear technology and ensuring a more secure future for all. Narrator, as we look back on the Manhattan Project, its legacy is a complex tapestry of scientific achievement, ethical dilemmas, and profound global impact. The project not only ended World War II, but also ushered in a new era of nuclear power and weapons. While it showcased human ingenuity and the power of science, it also left a lasting scar on humanity with the devastation of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Narrator. As we conclude our journey through the history of the Manhattan Project and its far-reaching consequences, it's evident that this chapter in human history is both a testament to our capabilities and a warning of our potential for destruction. The atomic age has forever altered the course of humanity, challenging us to balance the pursuit of knowledge with the responsibility of ethical decision-making. The legacy of the Manhattan Project serves as a reminder that with great power comes great responsibility, urging future generations to learn from the past and strive for a more peaceful world.